I'm Ari. I'm an economist and management consultant. I help organizations develop and implement performance improvement solutions that help them achieve their objectives. Risk management is frequently pointed out as a key element of good organizational management. The current environmental challenges have made this subject even more relevant, increasing the need to manage risks effectively. In this video, I'll give you a brief overview of risk management and how to take the first steps to implementing it in the organization. Risk management has a lot of buzzwords, and people often refer to them without really putting them in context or applying them to their work practices. So where to start? Let's start with the main definition. What is risk? Risk is the effect of uncertainty on objectives. You have your objectives. Anything that could have an impact on it is a risk. A risk is a combination of the consequences of an event or a hazard and the probability of it occurring. Notice that hazard is in the definition of risk, which means that they are not interchangeable. Hazard has the potential to harm you, whilst risk is the likelihood of that hazard causing harm. For example, if you go to the beach and there are sharks, a shark attack is a hazard. Risk is the likelihood of a shark attack occurring. Another example is with COVID. Attending a large gathering means that there might be someone with COVID, which is a hazard. Risk is the likelihood of the person attending the event getting it. What are some examples of risk? I suggest you use this format, which has been endorsed by the ISO 31000, the gold standard for risk management, when you define or describe your risks. Hazard and event plus consequence. For example, insufficient resources to proceed with a project resulting in project delays. Usage of equipment without the proper PPE resulting in staff injuries. Loss of funding resulting in the inability to be financially sustainable. Now that the definition of risk is clear, where to start with managing risks? You start with establishing the context. You're going to the beach. Then identify risks surrounding that. You organize an event, then identify what could happen, a COVID infection, safety risks, etc. Identify, analyze, evaluate. These three consist of risk assessment. Then you treat, monitor the risk, and restart the process. This process allows you to have residual risks, which is what results from controlling them. Making sure that you monitor the beach for sharks and that you avoid areas where there have been shark sightings reduces the risk of a shark attack occurring. Similarly, with the COVID pandemic, wearing masks and PPE where necessary reduces the likelihood of infection. Getting vaccinated reduces the potential consequence if a person is to get infected. Why manage risks? It's a balancing act on how to deal with uncertainties to help you achieve your objectives. Remember the definition of risk. It is the effect of uncertainty on objectives. Managing risks is managing these uncertainties to allow you to achieve your objectives. Safely going to the beach or organizing a successful event. There is a lot involved in managing risk. So the main thing is to get started and evolve your organization's capabilities along the way. If this has been helpful, click the link below to stay in touch. Please also subscribe, like, or share.